Alright. Hello everybody, my name is Joy and welcome back to IRA. Now in the last episode we heard all about this new world where our dad is gonna go to Mars for a mining operation. And I'm about to go and get him for dinner. But things seem a little dire because safety precautions aren't exactly a priority of the company leading the Mars mission, I believe, so I really wonder what way this is gonna go. The sound of water floods the senses, washing away an old reality, leaving behind only the shell of Ira's former life. Did he leave? Memories ring out like echoes, fading in a slow procession of years gone by. The past decays and the future remains unseen, time pressing forward blindly, unaware of its mortal passengers. The flow of hours turning into decades carries eras down its twisting streams. It carries his father to distant Martian mines. Thus his fields in Telco. It sweeps up his mother, his home, and his bearing. And it carries Ira to places he has never known. Ira finds what feels like stability, washing ashore on the rigidness of a moment, lost and alone. But a voice rises from within. It draws him back into the house like a sign of hope through the murkiness of this reality. But everything is gone. Like, the posters and stuff, and the tools, everything is really gone. Who couldn't have done that just in that short amount of time? I'm not sure what happened here, but wow. That's weird. Oh wow, everything is gone. What? The call grows louder, guiding Ira through his tomb of a home. Through this tomb of a home, sorry. Like I said, the language is very poetic here. Is that empty? God, you really only see the shadows and things. Like, what happened? No, for a second there I thought my character changed as well, but that's not the case. This door is open. But what is this all about? This took a strange turn. I did not expect this. Even my room is empty. Alright, well, let's go back. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what that is all about. Go upstairs. There you go. The inner voice is clear now. It draws Ira up the stairs, promising escape. Oh God, please don't do what I think you're about to do. A familiar feeling comes with the attic's stale air, but it is fleeting. I'm getting Vanishing of Ethan Carter vibes here, but you know, because of the story, because I get the feeling like he's messing around with time a little bit. And that wasn't exactly what Vanishing of Ethan Carter was about, but just the atmosphere seemed a little familiar for a second there. What is this all about? This is my own, right? A distant voice rises through the radio static, its tone familiar, but the words too muffled to make out. Sorry about that. It sounds barely audible, but Ira finds comfort in the noise beneath the static. Closing his eyes, Ira focuses on the voice. Words reveal themselves. How can we know where we have been? I've been nowhere only by looking backwards. Here is everywhere. I've been nowhere. Here is every. Only by looking backwards, that seems like the logical option here. Is it where we have all come from? That much. It is where we have all come from. That much is true, sorry. But knowing what has been is not knowing at all. Do you know where you will be? Nothing is certain, no way is set. There is only one path. I can go anywhere I've been before. I can go only where I've been before. Nothing is certain, no way is set. That's pretty much how I think about that. Your perspective is flawed, but you must know that. Yeah, you wouldn't have come otherwise. You couldn't have come. Do you know where you are? Of course you couldn't know, could you? Not in this way. Wake up. Wake up? Oh. Was that the device I found in the attic? Sorry for keeping the mouse in there. I forgot. Ira's mind slips through the years, escaping time, caught up in the void. But the mind re-emerges, calling back into the slow march of time, after years of suspension. Ira's head throbs with pain. He can barely focus on a single thought. The room is familiar, but it is a distant memory. His mind is unable to recall why he knows the place or when he has been there. Here. Am I playing? Oh my, this took a whole entirely different turn. Central terminal, stasis pod. Ira looks back at this abandoned pod, the strange cocoon from which he emerged. Alright, Ira has no memory of entering stasis, but still carries the chill of revival. His mind is clouded and confused. Well, that makes sense. Another stasis pod. The other pods in the room remain sealed, but are powered down and lifeless. The weight of loneliness sits heavy over Ira. Okay. So these are just more of them. Central terminal, what about that? What is that gonna be? Initializing power-up sequence. Errors to blah blah detected. Attempting bypass of faulty system. Method failed. Please contact administrator. Great. The elevator's power returns a crackle switch from above. Lives returning to the terminal's dusty speaker. A voice emerges through the static. These rats again. Destroying my ship wire by wire. Back, vermin. Flee from the sound of my voice. Yeah, that's not going to be helpful. I just repaired this unit, you miserable rodents. Although this is the first time the rats have powered up any systems, that is fascinating. It does seem to be rather fascinating. Computer log record event on arrival to the lithic system plus 1082. Rats have transitions from wire chewing to attempts at utilizing ship systems. Motivation unknown. Wow, they're evolving. Hello? Where am I? What is happening? Who are you? Can you help me? Hello? It's me. Is there someone down there? You're not a rat at all. No, I speak. The ship's logs show that all the stasis pods gave out ages ago. Well, not mine. It's a miracle. The crew is not dead. Well, the rest of the crew is dead. Please excuse my informality. Allow me to introduce myself. This is your acting captain, assumed commander of the Holocene 2, the master of this vessel. It's good to have you in my service. It's good to have anyone in my service, actually. Yeah, looks like I'm the only one, huh? We're on a ship, how can I get out of here? I don't know what the current situation is. I don't know for how long I've been in stasis, so I think I should not immediately try to get out. We're on a ship? Of course we're on a ship. You're aboard the Holocene 2, crewman. I'm not a crewman. Not for as long as I remember. This seems to be obvious information. Your mental state may be worse than I expected. How would you describe your current condition? Alive. I feel like I've been hit by a truck. I'm fine. Can you help me get out of here or not? Let me think. Let's just say for now I'm fine. I like your spirit, crewman. Telling him I'm sick probably not gonna help anyone. You have been in stasis longer than the recommended duration, so there may be some possible symptoms. Like what? Memory loss? Please feel free to report any feelings of nausea, increased heart rate, hallucinations, or the sensation of death. The sensation of death, okay. Given our situation, I'm clearing you for duty. Congratulations. Thanks, I guess. You'll have some catching up to do, especially after the incident, but I'm sure you'll rise to the occasion. Incident? What incident? I just woke up. I know nothing. You expect too much of me. What incident? Ah yes, day 1 of arrival to the lithic system. The ship's automated systems were compromised. By the rats? The system is flooded with electromagnetic interference, which wreaked havoc on the electrical grid. Wreaked havoc? Not sure how to pronounce that, sorry. By the time I assumed the role of captain, the stasis chambers had succumbed to the surge. Oh, so you're not actually the captain, you just assumed the role of captain. But the ship was saved. I took control of navigation manually just in time too. Our mission shall continue, though we may be delayed by the inconvenient mass loss of life among the crew. Yes, all those corpses laying in the way are quite the bother. But you're here now. You are undoubtedly in a state of great confusion. I sure am. Allow me to reacquaint you with the Holocene 2. As you can see, stasis pods will not be in short supply. Just scrape out the corpses and they should be good to go. Though their occupants will need removal, yes, like I said. I can't imagine that will be a pleasant task. Well, I don't know, depends. Was it still cold in there? Are they just frozen solid? At least we'll be making good use of the airlock. Yes. Or maybe they're just rotting away in there. Plant life? Welcome to the greenhouse level, where your stress will melt away as you watch the fruits of your labor grow and propagate. Oh, would you look at that? That is beautiful. That is really nice. I'm glad we have this. Speaking of which, you've been promoted to head botanist. What with the recent loss of the entire biology department. Congratulations. Thanks. Am I gonna be head of a bunch of other things too because everyone else died? Don't be intimidated by the state of the place. I trust you'll be able to get things in good order in no time. I know nothing about plants. I know that that one is green, and that's pretty much it. I would suggest making it a priority, though. Most of the food stores were vented into space 4 weeks ago. Alright, why is that? Are you saying that everyone on the ship is dead? We're in the lithic system? Well, that's what he just said. I'm more concerned about this. Yes. Yeah, pretty much. Moving along. Okay. Well. What's the next department? Science, welcome to the laboratory level. Am I gonna be head scientist as well? This is a research vessel after all. State-of-the-art equipment should make light work of uncovering the many secrets of the lithic system. I can't seem to locate your scientific background in your file. No, that's because I froze myself when I was a teenager. But no matter. Take some time to familiarize yourself with the lab. Make yourself comfortable and you should be ready to assume the position of head researcher. Great. Just great. Thank you. Again, congratulations, though I really must insist that you don't touch the particle accelerator before reading the manual. No, good idea, yeah, thank you. Even then, please don't touch the particle accelerator. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just leave the particle acceleration to someone else. Why are you showing this to me? Don't worry about taking it all in at once. I have several volumes of system manuals somewhere. Somewhere. Thanks. Somewhere is reassuring. At least not floating in space. You'll get there eventually. To the next level. This is really cool, I must say. Ah, my pride and joy, the heart of my ship, the engine's core. At my disposal, here is the power to bridge the stars, to travel vast distances at great speed. Sorry about that. To conquer the expanses. Sorry, I got a little too excited there. The power would corrupt the mind of a lesser captain. Good to know. But I assure you, you're in good hands. Just look at it. Take its awe-striking potential. This is actually several pay grades above your clearance level. Why am I allowing you to see this? Well, maybe because I'm the only one left, so it doesn't really matter whether or not it has to do with my... Oh well, whatever. As your captain, I order you to erase your memories of this place. Very well. Do you even know what you're saying? Yes. Of course. Our journey is nearing its end. You're about to enter the upper deck of the Holocene 2. Am I ever going to see you in person, or are you just going to be a blabbering computer? Because in that case, that would be a reason for concern. This is the 1082nd day in orbit of Hermes on the outer rim of the lithic system. That number sounds familiar. This is our designated rendezvous point with the crew of the Holocene. Protocol dictates we await docking instructions from the crew on the surface, which has yet to arrive. You're a computer, aren't you? You are a computer. Am I the only one alive on this ship, or what are you? Well, I guess this one answers both of those questions. What are you? Once again, I'm the commander of this vessel, captain of the Holocene 2. Sorry about that noise. I'll close up my Facebook after this cutscene, but I suppose that's not what you mean. What I am is the Z-120 automated control system for the Holocene 2. I keep forgetting about that. I really should think about that. You're just a computer, you're not the captain, you're not even a person. Well, those are both rather rude. I mean, we don't know how far AI has advanced in the time we were frozen. You're just a computer, or you're not the captain, you're not even a person. Let's just say you're just a computer. Well, yes, that is true. But I'm fully capable of fulfilling my duties despite my limited physical form. So technically you are the ship. Besides, crewman, with you here the manifest has doubled. Now our mission is sure to succeed. Are you perhaps a person in a computer? That would be odd, because he said he did take over the ship. Hold on, let me close up my Facebook. There we go. Rich interface, sorry. Let's push some buttons and see what they do now, shall we? I realize you're curious, but please try not to break anything. I'll try my best. Loading console systems. Communications, engine core status, ship monitors. Communications. That seems like a priority here. In the static, a sound emerges, a sound that was still ringing in the back of his mind. It flows through Ira's body. Oh wow, what is that? that interference has been flooding all over the standard radio channels since we arrived. It has made maintaining ship controls something of a challenge. The worst part has been maintaining a stable orbit. Our sensors required radical adjustment to make any sense of navigation readouts. It also may be what killed everyone. Oh, maybe. You don't know. You're not sure. Why do I know this sound? I heard the sound in a dream just before I was revived. Why do I know this sound? I heard the sound in a dream before I was revived. Let's do this. Quite impossible. Dreaming cannot occur in stasis. Then perhaps it was a memory? Dreams occur over time. Stasis functions because of principles of subnuclear frequency. Surely you see the ridiculous of the notion. Oh yes, of course. I absolutely know what you're talking about. I know those terms. The signal is localized to the lithic system and you only just woke from stasis. You could not feasibly recognize the sound. Well, I am recognizing this sound. Perhaps you're not hearing the signal clearly. Allow me to amplify the receiver. Is that smart? The interference has caused another power surge. Why did you amplify it? That makes no sense. Life support has gone critical. You need to evacuate. Thanks. Those lander crafts are through the starboard. There's one reader as functioning. You should be able to access these doors. Don't waste time. Atmosphere could vent at any moment. Well, great. I've only been on the ship just now. Let's go. Let's run. That's the only option I have, don't I? I'm accessing the door controls. Almost there. Why would he amplify that? That makes no sense. He knows that's dangerous. Here, the door is open. Run. Run, run, run. Well, this has gone full dead space. The system's interference is blocking planetary transmissions. I'm scanning the surface for signs of settlements. We're descending too fast. We need to decrease our speed. I think you just increased it. Brace for impact. Cough, cough. Act 1. Pilgrimage. Is this the end? Is this the end of Act 1? IRA. Join us on Kickstarter. Quit or replay. Okay, so that is the end of Act 1. Wow, I really liked how this went. This really took an unexpected turn for me. And again, I like the style. The voice acting is really pretty awesome. And I like how everything is written in sort of a poetic way. I like that. Sometimes that can really add to the atmosphere of a game, and I really think in this case it did. So again, if you like what you see, go to Kickstarter and support the guys, or just look down into the description, and I'll leave a link down there to this demo, and you can support the developer there if you want to. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. This was an awesome experience. Thank you, developer. I would love to hear more of this story. Bye. Arrow keys. Oh, I can. Oh, okay. Trippy. I assume that's a coffee mug? There we go. I got a mug.